Hello YouTube. I've been getting a lot of questions about the exhaust setup and how I make it sound the way it does. So I'm just going to go into in-step, show you everything that I did to the car, exhaust wise, to make it sound the way it does. But first it starts under the hood. Okay, this is the engine. The engine itself has over 260,000 miles on it. At about 180,000, I had the engine pulled. I put a stroker kit in there from Tom Morano Racing. It is now a 3.3 liter instead of a 3 liter. It has a nice cam in it, stage 1. And that kind of helps with the exhaust note, and that's why it has the lumpy idle. I had headers on it, but I went back to having the exhaust manifolds because the headers cracked. What I did with this though was, before I mounted it, I got a tie grinder and I poured it the inside of them, just smooth out the rough edges so it'll flow better. It's not really a horsepower gain to it, maybe 1 or 2 tops, but anything that can help the flow, so be it. And the cats are from Lawson Industries. They are 49 state legal. They're not legal in California, but they have a higher flow cat, which helps horsepower and increase the sound a little bit. So now we're going to go up under the car. Okay, I have the car, the exhaust system running into the stock location. The catalytic converter was deleted out, as you see right there. I cut the catalytic converter off there. I still got the 2 cats from Lawson Industries on it, but the 3rd cat's gone. They may not be legal in a lot of places, but in Texas they don't look too much. Over here is the muffler. It's a Jones exhaust Flowpack muffler. It's basically a 1-chambered muffler in a tube body. It doesn't really muffle too much, but it has a nice sound, nice deep sound, and it helps with getting rid of the high pitch, so it doesn't sound ricey. And the exhaust goes over the stock axle location, and now we're going to point to the back and show you what it looks like in the back. And as you can see right here, just past the axle, I put a Y pipe, and you had one tailpipe going this direction, and the other tailpipe going the other direction with tips. No mufflers. The only muffler I have is the Flowpack in the stock location where the resonator used to be. So let's give it a little idle and some revs. Now, is the car raspy? A little bit. Does it drone? It does a lot. It drones a lot. Right about 2,500, you'll hear it in here. But I'm used to having cars that drone, so I got no problem with it. And I think that if you just go the same route I do, that's the best you can do with a Vulcan. I never claimed it was going to sound like a V8. But at idle, it sure sounds close. And plus with the performance I'm going to put on it with the supercharger, hey, hate all you want. Hey, it's not rice though. It's all performance. Everything I'm doing right now is to make this car a better performer. So that's it for this video. I'm going to be putting on a new power steering pump. Power steering lines, that new alternator, that 200 amp alternator, I'm putting that on. Hopefully by the end of this year or early next year. And more videos are going to be coming. I'm still working on getting this thing put in the shop. Transmission work, then the engine work, and hey, time for the supercharger after that. So, until next video, I see you.